Okay, now we're actually going to do our notes over segment of a circle. So the definition of a segment of a circle is the region bounded by a chord and the included arc. So if you look right here, we've got chord AB, and then this is the included arc AB. So the shaded region right here is the segment of the circle, or it's one of many segments of the circle. You can think about it like this. If you think about a circular pizza and you take one slice, the crust part would be the segment. So now let's do some examples or talk about the formula. All right, I'm going to try to use this circle feature and draw a circle real quick over here as best I can. Okay, and then I'm going to put a radius in here. I'm going to put another radius over here. All right, so you guys already know what this is. This would be a sector, and you know how to calculate the area of a sector. We learned that last week, and we talked about it in our warm-up today. You're wanting to figure out just the segment. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have a chord right here, and that's going to take out part of that sector, and it's a triangle shape. So if you, you draw your chord right here, the only part we're finding the area of is that right there. Okay, so the way your formula works is you're going to find the sector area, and then you're going to subtract out the triangle part, and that will give you the segment area. So those formulas, again, you'll do theta over 360 times pi r squared, and then minus 1/2 base times height, that's the triangle area, and that will give you the segment area. All right, let's do an example. Let me clear that off. So here in this picture, we've got a radius of 7. Every radii in a circle are the same, so this radius is also 7. So what we're going to do, we also know that this angle right here is 90 degrees. So first we're going to find the sector area. We're going to do theta divided by 360 times pi r squared. And then we're going to subtract from that the area of the triangle. And that will equal the segment area that we're trying to find. Okay, so theta is 90 in this picture, divided by 360 times pi, my radius is 7, minus 1/2. Now this is a nice right triangle, so we've already got the base and the height. So when you multiply this out, this simplifies to be 1/4 times pi times 49 minus 1/2 times 49. So an exact answer would be 49/4 pi minus 49/2. You won't have to answer it as an exact answer on your quiz coming up. You're going to be asked to do a decimal. So if I type all of this into my calculator, I'm just going to say 49/4 pi minus 49/2. I'll get 13.985 meters squared. And that's my answer. Okay, the next one is a little tougher because we don't have a right triangle in there, so we're going to have to do a little bit more work. So remember, you're going to, I'm going to write the formula up here. We're going to find the sector area. We're going to subtract out the triangle area. That's supposed to be a triangle. And that's going to equal the segment area. So I'm just going to break it up. Let's do the sector first. So area will equal theta, which is 120 over 360 times pi and my radius squared. My radius is 6. So 120 over 360 is 1/3 times pi. 6 squared is 36. When I do 1/3 times 36, I get 12. So it's going to be 12 pi. All right, now that we have the sector area, we're going to find the triangle area. So that's 1/2 base times height, but remember your base and height have to be perpendicular. So we've got a bit of a problem with that because we don't have a right angle. So I'm going to draw height to break that 120 degrees up into two 60s, and that way I have a right triangle with that 60-degree angle. I'm going to recall my 30, 60, 90 rules. Side across from 30 is x, side across from 60 is x squared root of 3, and the side across from 90 is 2x. So in my triangle up here, we have this side here is 6. So the side across from 30 is going to be 3. It'll be half as big. And then this will be 3 square root of 3. This will also be 3 square root of 3. So the base of this triangle will equal 6 square root of 3. And the height is 3. So I'm going to plug that in. So 1/2 times the base, which is 6 square root of 3, times the height, which is 3. And so half of 6 is 3. So we'll get 3 square root of 3 times 3. And then multiplying that, you'll do the 3, this 3 right here, times this 3 to get 9, and then just attach the square root of 3 to it. So that's the area of the triangle. Now to get the segment, you're going to do the sector area, which was 12 pi, minus the triangle area, which is 9 square root of 3. So that's an exact answer. Again, on your quiz, you're going to be asked to put it in a decimal form, so I'm going to type that in my calculator. 12 pi minus 9 square root of 3, which is 22.111 centimeters squared. And that's your answer. So that's how you find the segment area of a circle. Thanks, y'all.